morning, friends. Welcome back to another vlog. My wide angle lens has fallen off, in case you guys notice any difference in the camera angle. If you're brand new here, you won't, but if you are brand new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Charlotte. We're heading out to do chores. Yesterday we served breakfast, so we have some leftover pancakes and toast ends that I'm gonna go give the chickens, and I need to throw a new bale of hay down for Boo Boo. So just gonna check the animals real quick. I was jamming on my way to work, you guys. I am fully ready for the holidays. I was like blasting Christmas music and singing out loud, and I'm just ready for the joy, you know. Mom and I got all the decorations up in the sap house, and hopefully one day this week, Dad and I will finish putting the Christmas lights up on the outside of the sap house. And then my plan for home, Eric and I are gonna go cut down a tree the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and then I'll start just like totally decking out my house from there, decking the halls, you know. So anyway, it's the most wonderful time of the year, other than when it's warm out. you guys know my real Christmas is in July. But anyway, good morning, chickens. I have some snackies for you. Look at this cluster down here. What are you doing? Maybe they love some pancakes. Look at this beautiful girl. Hello. Hey, Boo Boo. What are you doing? I really wish there was a way I could play the Christmas music in the background and not get copyrighted, but turn off the jams for a minute. It's Monday morning and Mom and I are diving into a bunch of different work. I lined up all my mail orders in the back. Mom also started that out for me, but I'll be fulfilling whatever orders we have so far while I work on making candles. So we always have maple candles in stock, but this time of year we also make gingerbread candles. So I'm gonna make both kinds today because the maple candle shelf is low, and also the gingerbread candles like fly out of here during the holidays, and we put them in a lot of different gift boxes. So I'm gonna make candles today, which is kind of like a time-consuming project. And then Mom's kind of working on like stocking stuffers a little bit. A lot of our stocking stuffers are mini versions of products that we already have. So like, for example, right now she's making peach jam, but she's making stocking stuffer size ones also, which all of the stocking stuffers are on the website. I can put a direct link to that category in the description for you guys, but I decided to show you these because they're so cute. These are the baby peach jams. I remember when I was little, I don't know where I bought them from, but I had these mini jams from like, I don't know, I bought them somewhere else. It was before we were making them, and I used to set them up with my American Girl dolls. It was like, I would put it on the table and it was still way too big for them, but I would be like tea time with my American Girl dolls and jam. But yeah, that's what we're up to this morning. Just products and shop stuff. Wednesday is looking like the warm day. I think that's when we'll go to the woods. Yeah, Wednesday's like 53, I think. But then right after that, the 3 days after that say snow, you guys. I'm actually really excited for it because, like I said this morning, I'm ready to Christmasify, and I feel like the snow puts me in the mood to do that. So anyway, that's what's up. more maple peanuts in the oven, which I think were in the last vlog, but we are going through a ton of them this time of year. But we wholesale them and retail them, so my sister-in-law sells them in like the mini packages at her little farm stand at their dairy farm, and she said that the hunters wiped her out of the mini peanuts and said that they all said it was their favorite tree stand snack. And I was like, oh, that's such a good idea. I didn't even think of that. But this past weekend was opening day weekend. We had a lot of hunters at breakfast too, so that makes sense. Getting a little tired because it's like 3 o'clock, but I'm gonna make the cranberry sauce that I want for Thanksgiving, because if you guys have been around for a bit, you remember when I harvested cranberries off the hill and I wanted to make my own sauce. So we already make a cranberry jelly, but I don't want it to turn out like all the other jellies on the shelf. Like I want it to be like cranberry sauce that you get in a can where it's kind of like thick and like more like gelled. I don't know how to explain it, but we looked up different recipes and it looks like, well, one, there's no pectin. When you make jellies, it's pectin. With the cranberry sauce, it's just cranberry sugar and then you strain it, but you don't like fine strain it. You just like use a sieve. So I think I'm gonna experiment with that right now, because I have my first Thanksgiving this coming weekend, like the 23rd, with Eric's family. So I wanted to bring that amongst the desserts and other things that I'm bringing, which I'll be baking this week. Yeah, so we're gonna put those on the stove and see what we come up with. Okay, so the recipe I'm using calls for 12 ounces, but I'm gonna use this bag, which is 3¼ pounds. So 16 times 3 is 48¼ is 52. So I have 52 ounces of cranberries. So I'm just going to cook this for a while, and the recipe also said to take some bitterness away you can add OJ, which Mom and I did taste these cranberries when we were like hulling them or whatever, and I think they're more bitter than store ones, so I do think we're definitely going to add some OJ, plus I don't know, that just sounds good, like cranberry OJ or whatever in my sauce. So I will check back when the sauce is saucing. I forgot to show you guys my finished candles. I had to make a fairly small batch because I was not really up to date on my candle tin inventory. I had plenty of wax, but not tins. So this was literally just a tiniest bit of already mixed blackberry sage. So I made 2 of those. These are all maple, and these are the gingerbread. They smell so good, you guys. And they're all available on the website. Mom and I are just talking jam, and she was making a ton of batches like I was showing you guys, and she made the habanero pepper jelly, and she kind of rushed it a little bit, so she thinks it might not gel. And like we pretty much decided like the tried and true is the spoon test, where you like dip a spoon in, swipe your finger across the back, and if it drips down through where you swiped, then it's not thick enough yet. So I just did the spoon test, and it like took a little while, but it did run through. So I'm just gonna be patient and give it longer, because I don't really want to make any other batches of this, and I want it to come out good. So I'm just gonna let it keep cooking.
Well, you didn't put it in the jar yet. You could always cook it a little more after you strain it too.
Oh, it's not gonna strain very well. Okay guys, so that made 3 full pint jars. I chose this jar just because it is like a straight cylinder, so hopefully when I turn it upside down it will slide out like the can does, but we shall see. This is my first time making it, but I feel like at first I thought the color was kind of weird, and I think the OJ turned it a little bit darker, but it doesn't really look that far off from the stuff that you buy in a can, so we'll see. Rusty. I feel like you can't tell on camera how pretty the sunrise is, but the sky just looks so clear. Oh my god, you can see my breath. Bad though, you guys. Good morning, friends. I am headed out of the house very soon, but I'm just grabbing all of my chainsaw equipment. I'm gonna take every safety precaution because she's a beginner. But hopefully my mom and my dad are gonna come up into the woods with me later. I'm obviously not going up alone, and we will try to clean up the woods a little bit. Today's like 53 is a high, and actually tomorrow and the next day, like today is our only option because tomorrow and the next day we are having like our first winter storm, which I'm kind of pumped for, but I remember all last year every storm was like so disappointing. It was all hyped up to be inches and inches, and then it was like inches and inches of rain. So we'll see, you guys. But yeah, so shitty weather for the next 2 days, and like I said yesterday, I have my first Thanksgiving this Saturday. So while it's like crappy weather, I'm gonna bake pies for bringing to Eric's family, and like bake some extra for the sap house and stuff like that, and just do like cozy indoor stuff. But yeah, today it's like overcast right now, but today's the warmest day, so we're gonna do that. But first, before that, Mom and I are gonna go get like all the shopping done for like the next 2 weeks, hopefully. Like, I'm gonna make a turkey for Eric and I for Thanksgiving Day, so like I'm gonna go get my turkey and like the onions and all the veggies and stuff that will, because I feel like if I wait until the week of Thanksgiving, like that doesn't seem smart. I know that stuff has sold out before or been hard to find like the brand specific stuff that I like. So we're gonna go do all that shopping haul this morning, and especially make sure that I have all the ingredients for the pies, like all the pumpkin and all that stuff. So we're gonna do that first, which would be fun. I love holiday like shopping stuff, and then we'll go to the woods. So we have a fun day planned, full day, and I'll be bringing you guys along. Say hi to the camera.
Hi, camera.
Okay, we are back from running errands, and I thought I would just do a little Thanksgiving haul for you guys. Obviously, we're still a week out, so I'll be vlogging Thanksgiving for you guys too. But basically, just went for a butterball turkey. We do have some people that like sell local turkeys around here, but it's literally just me and Eric, and I really didn't need to go crazy. So we just got a 13-pound. Plus my oven is actually not great at home. It's always pisses me off. But anyway, and then I got 2 bags of these pearl onions, which are not always easy to find, but my mom has an amazing like molassesy rosemary recipe for the onions. They're literally my favorite part of the dinner, so can't wait to make those. And then, don't come at me, but I don't actually like mashed potatoes. I make the gravy, which I don't like gravy that much either. I literally put like ketchup on my turkey, but Eric loves mashed potatoes, so since it's only one person eating them, I literally bought boxed mashed potatoes, which is like so unlike me, but my mom's has made them in the past, and she was like, they're just fine. So I bought these, the onions, the turkey, and then I have some fresh Brussels sprouts from a farm stand that I'm gonna like saute with garlic, and then the homemade cranberry sauce that I just made. So that's like looking like our spread, but like I said, I'll be vlogging next week to show you guys more of that. We're gonna put some stuff away. Oh, and then also we stopped at our label printer because when I was making my candles, I was out of my gingerbread labels, so got more of those. And yeah, we're just gonna get stuff put away, and then we'll head to the woods and see how it goes. It's pretty mild outside. It's like not sunny. I wish it was sunnier, but that's okay. I'm gonna have some lunch and see you guys outside. Oh, I forgot one more thing of like very not local food, but if you guys have Texas Roadhouse around you, which we don't really have it around us, we have one in Albany, which is like an hour away, but literally everybody goes there for the bread, like their soft, fluffy white rolls that you get before you eat. And I found them at the store. And my friends have had these before and they were like, they're just as good. So they like really advocated that I buy them, so I did. So we'll try those out at home one night, but I just thought that was fun. Hi friends, so we made it up to the big woods, which I guess is where we're starting, even though it's kind of like the middle of our sap woods. But this time of year, like, we don't really need to make everything perfect because, like I said, our first storm is coming this weekend, and there will be many more. So trying to make the lines perfect is kind of like taking one step forward and another one back, because we'll have to come up and make repairs when we're tapping regardless. But the point of getting some of the bigger limbs out of the way right now, or anything that's like majorly trapped, is so that it's not frozen to the ground, because then it's very hard to like cut anything up when it's covered in snow or whatever. So this is a perfect first example. You can see this line, oops, I mean this way. This line is under this big tree. So there's lots of instances where we can just cut the tubing and pull it out from under the tree, and then there's also instances where we need to do some sawing. So we'll see what we run into. We're just trying to free stuff up, even if we just like don't repair it, but we hang it over the tree limb so it's not frozen to the ground. And that's the plan. And when I say we, it's Mom and I. My dad got called to do a couple jobs with somebody. So anyway, it's pretty warm though. Like, I'm not freezing right now. I don't even have gloves on. So I can't see where I'm going. You guys, I just found a Werther's in my pocket. So good. It's my wood snack always. It's this vest. It's this vest that I wear up in the woods because it has pockets. Nothing too bad so far. Except getting used to walking under lines with this helmet on is like, I just keep hitting my head.
I know, I just had it.
Oh.
But, like...
That is also going to get some orange on it. You should tape that handle. Don't you think?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of the hammer. And then you'll see it.
Oh yeah, good idea.
It's like brown.
Yeah, it's the same color as the leaves this time of year.
You just had it or like over there? Right here.
Oh, okay.
Dad's putting wood in before it snows. Squeaky.
What's so funny? I like the mirror in there next to Sam's thing.
I know, but we didn't want it to get ruined by the wood smoke. So we're back from the woods. Compared to the whole size of the woods, we obviously didn't make a huge dent in one afternoon, but might as well go up while it's nice out. It's like 4:45, so it's getting dark now, but I was like scolding Mom for literally wearing like gray and brown. She was not wearing any orange, and this is like prime time hunting, one season wise, but also time of day. We're up there at like 4:30. I'm like, Mom. But yeah, I always forget, like, we're on our own property, but honestly, you guys, we get so many people come upstate that like don't give a shit if it's your property and they want to hunt wherever they want to, that it's really not safe anywhere. Like, I can't tell you just how many like sap lines are cut, or like side-by-side tracks, snowmobile tracks, like all the stuff all year. I'm just like, this is posted. Anyway, I digress. Dad's putting wood in. I think I'm gonna go give him a hand a little bit. I have an update at home. I was just texting, sorry, I keep staring at the viewfinder, I'm aware. Trying to stare at you guys, but I'm being vain, obviously. I have an update at home that Eric let me know did get done today. So I'm gonna pick the camera back up when I head home, just to show you guys something that we've been waiting to get done at the house. It's nothing huge, but anyway, that's that. I'm just gonna wrap stuff up in the shop, and I'll see you guys back at my house. Hi friends. Okay, so it's echoey in here. So I just got home, and the home update that I want to show you guys. So the room that is connected to Eric and I's, and when I say connected, there's a closet that like you can walk through. It's like shared between the two. It's our closet. It's a big walk-in, and then you like walk into the next room. Anyway, it's going to be, when we have children, our first child's room, just because it's like the closest to ours. And we had a friend here today putting the floor down. So I just wanted to show you guys the finished floor. Every room in our house has radiators, which I actually love. It's just like such an old farmhouse. And so Eric got that unhooked last night. And yeah, it's really echoey in here because there's no furniture, but I painted this room last year. It's like a super light sagey color. And we picked this flooring out, and we've had it for a while, and we just got the floor put down, and I'm loving it. So I just thought I would show you guys that, because that's exciting for me to like have this room ready to decorate whenever I want. Anyway, let me step out of here because it's like so echoey. What a difference, like standing in my own bedroom. Empty rooms. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this vlog up here, make it a 2-day vlog. I feel like we've been super busy the past 2 days, so lots of products yesterday, and then today we were like getting them all labeled, put away. We had like a bunch of orders that were all involved in that, so I just dropped one off. One is getting picked up tonight, another one got picked up earlier today, and then another one's getting delivered tomorrow. So we were getting those all ready the past 2 days, and then we spent this whole afternoon in the woods, so I'm pretty tired now. And I'm just gonna go sit and chill and edit this video for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. If you are brand new, I hope you want to stick around, subscribe, join the fam. All right, so I'll see you guys really soon for the next video. Love you guys.